At midnight, I need to switch over and do something slightly different. Work on a different part of the problem, part of tutorial one, because we're getting little behind schedule here. So, as you'll recall, the month of May is supposed to be our tutorial series and volume zero. We need to sort of flesh out volume zero, and we need to do volume one, the first chapter. So we have to make some progress on that. And I'm deciding since tomorrow is the 16th that we're halfway through the month. It's time to stop ship on whatever we're doing and make some progress towards May's tutorials before going through any more base layer foundation planning, which would be the current stuff that we're doing, basically trying to get the base layer being this execution flow on top of TBDEX. So um, we're going to jump right back in. I had some realizations as I was walking. What were they? Yeah, around constraints. We're not going to go over all of it. We don't have time. Line context. Where's the PS5? Ah, the conditional offer source currency is the idea of the aligned context. So this was really the breakthrough, was the Bob is the PFI, ask is coming from Alice. So if you look at TBDEX, so I looked at the TBDEX white paper while I was walking, and I looked a little bit more closely at this. And I thought maybe we're thinking about this the wrong way, right? So we start with the ask, the currency that you currently hold. Okay, this is Alice, right? Alice, this is the currency that you currently hold. Alice holds some currency, which is this DID describing her system context, which she would like to be executed, right? Um, the amount you currently hold, the amount you want. Okay, she holds 0. She wants 1. Seems about right. Okay, so conditional offer. Um, hey Alice, this is Bob over here, and um, I am willing to execute this aligned system context with, all these sort of, uh, clauses within it. The contract being, these strategic plans who are going to decide, on an ongoing basis how the review system is fulfilled and such. Okay, so how many did you want of this? You wanted 1 because, or maybe you want more than 1. Who knows, right? So, this is basically, yeah, how many do you want? Okay, so you might want more than 1, right? So we'll do that, right? So then we'll start with 1, right? The currency customer wanted, the amount you're willing to offer, right? So we'll just start with 1 and then offer accept. We're just going to say if offer accept, then great. Okay, so we're going to go through and we're just going to, we're going to execute the flow. So let's go ahead. pfi.json. This looks like a JSON schema. See if credentials requests, payment instruction, amount, source, destination, payment, transfer request, bank account, currency code. Ah, you know what else I figured out? Receive, ask, request, receive, receive, credit, deposit, wire, wallet. What is this? What is this? What the? What is this? What is this? No, this is exactly what I was just thinking. Although you don't need this. You don't need any of this, is the thing. Okay. All right, okay. I'm sick of this. Hmm. Very I do risk request payment info. Supports USD to UDC on ramp. Supports USDC to USD. Stores messages in MySQL. Okay. Oh, I think we ran into this. That's right. Yeah, this is what we're gonna do. Okay. Let's run this. Hmm. So this is the body, message body. Sends an offer accepts the application to process. Please change the wallet address and input it and make sure the third ID and the third target match the one in the ask request. Also, before calling this API, please populate bearer key in real Circle client and wallet source and payment processor. Learn more in the Circle API. What the fuck is this? Oh no, what is this? Yeah, it's in treasury. Always redeemable 1-for-1 for US dollars. How? As a business, Circle and Coinbase. Okay. ID. Settlement details. Body settlement details. Summary handle message. Body. DID. Okay. Body. Type. Body type. Reply types. Okay, so basically conditional offer requested. Okay. So okay. System context, none. Context, memory set. Memory input set. Context. System context. Context. Inputs. Context. Inputs. So what are we doing? We need to link up every input in the architecture. So we need inputs. Okay, yeah, so that's a context. Parent inputs architecture orchestrator. All right. Okay. Okay, so background default. Run subflow, run scan. Okay. So run scan, run subflow. Okay. Run system context. Run system context. Now we're defining a new type. Name is system context. Primitive equals object. String input set context. So we pass in a system context. Right, so we pass in, no. This definition goes down here. All right. So we run so by passing in a system context, which we've defined as a definition, which is taken by the run system context uh, uh, thingy operation, um, it's going to basically take this thing and it's going to execute it. Right, so it's going to say base orchestrator. It's basically going to say, you know, async for results, ctx, results in run. Right, right. So it's pretty straightforward. Basically, runs the system context. Um, so inputs, you know, basically, you know, ctx dot context, right? Star star. So we just expand the context. Um, let's see, it's a list, so we'll just do list expansion, right? So we expand the list of context. This is it, just the same as the run. What's the signature of run? Okay, let's look at run. So data flow. So ctx dot architecture dot data flow. Input sets. There we go. Context. Orchestrator. We've got the orchestrator. Strict. Hmm. Strict and halt. Fantastic. Ah, beautiful. Does halt do anything? I think there's a to do. Um, so we should probably accept these as well. So strict. What is strict? Hmm. Well, I think strict is sort of defined within the system context now by basically either. No, this is the do I log or do I. This is the log on error flag. This becomes like the insecure flag or something. Because this introduces sort of undefined behavior, right? You're not catching errors. Um, hmm. We're not going to worry about it for now. We'll say to do. We don't have a lot of time. We need to add to CTX. Perfect. Okay, so there we go. That's our run system context operation. Okay. So what do we want to run in the background? What is it that we care about running in the background? Well, a few things. We want to talk between Alice and Bob. So this is going to be a data flow that runs on both of them, right? So this is both of their data flows, right? Um, and it's going to be this. Oh man, I wonder. I'm gonna set up in a different spot.